What's up, guys? Welcome to Comic Basic Lists, where we try to unravel everything we know about comic books in 10 minutes or less. I'm Joel, and today's list: 10 Aquaman villains that you should begin to take seriously. Before we begin, I'm going to ask you to do something for me. I need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right below this video. Not only does it ensure that you don't miss a video, it also helps this channel grow. With Aquaman set to hit theaters, I figured that it would be a great time to take a look at a list of enemies unlike anything in comics. At first glance, you may think that his enemies have been on the unfair end of jokes, and that may be true, but don't for a second think that they aren't worthy adversaries. In fact, they're quite the opposite. Very few heroes have a villains list that boasts former kings, alien parasites, government officials, and gods. Actually, very few villains lists can boast that the focus of their efforts is a king who rules over most of the planet. With that, I bring to you 10 Aquaman villains that you should begin to take seriously. If the once wed man to your wife sends your eventual wife to hunt you down and murder you, how would you feel? If said wife falls for you and marries you instead, how would he feel? Nereus of Zabel is that man. Nereus is the king of Zabel, and as such has lived his entire life at war with Atlantis. In one of his many plans, he sends his wife, Mera, to Atlantis to kill their king Aquaman. What he didn't see coming was that Arthur fell for her, she reciprocated it, and the two were later married. Sensing defeat on the highest of levels, his hate for Aquaman grew exponentially. I absolutely get it and can't blame him for how he feels. I mean, come on. Who steals another man's woman? The sister of Mera, Siren, has proven herself a worthy Aquaman villain on more than one occasion. Siren, like Mera, is hydrokinetic with an advanced understanding and control of the water around her. This means that she can do just about anything with water. Whirlpools? Yep. Tsunamis? Oh yeah. Riptides? Definitely. But this isn't what makes her a powerful Aquaman villain. No, what makes her a powerful villain is her intricate understanding of both Mera and Aquaman. Think about this. Blood is thicker than water, and because she is family, Siren brings a literal definition to the phrase. The once Prime Minister of Atlantis, Hagen uses his power of magic to control and persuade the royal family like none before him. With his magic, he placed Mera under his control. With her by his side, he became a high-ranking official that easily took control of Atlantis. Unlike many politicians before him, he did not lose the faith of the people. Instead, he was able to keep the people happy with his promises and outward sense of nationalism. Don't get me wrong, every country can use a good politician. As far as the people knew, Hagen was a good politician. The problem is, politicians can become corrupt. Just ask Atlantis. The Trench is as vicious as they come. They rise from the deepest depths of the ocean with only one thought: to feed. Their desire to feed is as strong as anything in comics, so much to the point that they will devour their own should they fall. The Trench is a violent species that is capable of flattening an underwater village in minutes. As individuals, they are powerful. However, as a group, which they're often found in, they are near unstoppable. But it doesn't stop there. The Trench renders Aquaman's marine telepathy useless. It's a combination of all these that makes them such a dangerous Aquaman villain. A once thief that stole items using fishing equipment, the fisherman quickly became one of the greatest Aquaman villains. He is able to climb the villain's ranks due to his knowledge of underwater technology. Within the technology, he specifically excels in his specially designed hooks and lures. Remember, he is called the Fisherman. Over the years, there have been multiple fishermen. This is because the hood that each wears is actually an alien parasite that attaches itself to a host. Once attached, the host, whoever it may be, becomes the fisherman. This means that there has been multiple fishermen, and as long as the parasite lives, the supply of them is endless. If you think that the son of the god Poseidon can best Arthur Curry in combat, you'd be wrong. Triton, also a god, became aware and jealous of Aquaman the moment he realized that the people of Atlantis were more devoted to Arthur than to himself. To rectify this, he challenged Arthur to a battle, and quickly lost. If you're wondering how the non-god Aquaman beat the god Triton in battle, remember this. A god's strength is given and taken by how much they are loved by the people. In this instance, the people loved Arthur more. Therefore, Titan dropped like a bad habit. If only known for taking the hand of Arthur Curry, Charybdis is one of Aquaman's greatest villains. Aquaman has lost a limb or two many times over, but none may be more gruesome than how he lost it to Charybdis. To make the battleground a little fairer, Charybdis strips Aquaman of his ability to talk to sea life. Without his ability, Aquaman's hand is plunged into piranha-infested water. Unable to tell the fish otherwise, Aquaman watches and endlessly suffers as the fish chew the flesh right off his bone. Atlan was the once king of Atlantis. Under his rule, Atlantis flourished. Unfortunately, his reign ended the moment that his brother betrayed him. Under his brother, many died and Atlan was forced to leave his kingdom. In anger, just before he left, he created the artifacts of Atlantis. When he returned, he promptly used the artifacts to sink Atlantis into the depths of the ocean. Fast forward to the present, and the dead king returns to overthrow Arthur Curry as king of Atlantis. With his super strength and ability to control ice, he nearly does so. But that isn't enough to get him on this list. What gets the dead king on this list is that the Zabel and the Trench see him as the true king of Atlantis, and side with him in nearly all encounters with Aquaman. The half-brother to Aquaman, Ocean Master, is as supremely evil as they come. More often known as Orm, Ocean Master shares the same mother as Aquaman. What makes him a half-brother is that Orm's father is also of Atlantis. Because he is of true Atlantean heritage, Ocean Master feels that he is king. As such, he is constantly at battle with Aquaman for the throne. A full-fledged Atlantean, Orm is a fighter capable of conjuring magic. This allows him control over water and lightning. He also possesses superhuman strength, durability, and speed. All of these attributes, added to his desire for the throne, makes Ocean Master an obvious choice as one of the Aquaman villains that you should know. As a child, Black Manta was only able to find pleasure in cold water. Due to this, he unwillingly spent his time strapped to a bed. During his teenage years, he was subjected to an experimental treatment at Arkham Asylum. The treatment, while a resounding success, came with a few drawbacks. First, it gave him an uncontrollably strong thirst for murder. Second, it enhanced his strength beyond that of a normal human being. Both of these guarantee his spot on this list. Black Manta is to Aquaman what Lex Luthor is to Superman, his mortal enemy. For as long as Arthur Curry has been patrolling the depths of the ocean, Black Manta has been there to wreak havoc. And there you go, 10 Aquaman villains that you should begin to take seriously. What do you think? Who would make your Aquaman's villains list? Tell me below. As always, I'm going to ask you 3 things before you go. First, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button. It really helps this channel grow. Second, if you really liked it, be sure to check out our other videos. If you don't know where to begin, no worries, I've given you a recommendation in the right hand corner. Third, I'm going to ask you to check out 2 websites. First, I need you to go check out something we really believe in. It's called Comics for Cause, and you can find it at www.comicsforcause.com. The link is in the description. Comics for Cause is a global initiative created by us here at Comic Basics that sees the distribution of comic books all over the world to children who need them most. Check out the website, and if you can, I encourage you to help us. Second, I need you to check out Comic Basics, of course. Comic Basics is the parent company to this YouTube channel, and it has more information than we can cram into any of these videos. You can find it at www.comicbasics.com. The link is also in the description. Thanks guys, and we will catch you next time.